Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of WWE 13 Universe Mode. My name is Brendan. As always, we have another big show for you guys this week. We are playing Raw. So let's first of all check out the rankings. Who is in contention for each title? John Cena's WWE Championship and CM Punk, number one contender, followed by Chris Jericho, Kane, and moving up this week was The Miz. Now for the minor championship, it's The Miz, the number one contender, Antonio Cesaro, David Otunga, and Brodus Clay. Tag team championships, as we know, The Shield is currently the number one contenders, followed by the 3MB, the Luchadors, Mysterio, and Sin Cara, and Primo, and Epico. So, I suppose we'll check the Divas as well. We've got Beth Phoenix, Eve, Natalia, and AJ Lee, which is surprising because you'll see what the matchup in a second, and you'll be surprised why the hell AJ Lee's in it. But let's have a look at our matchup card for this week. We have The Miz versus Jack Swagger. Followed by that, we have Santino Marella versus Antonio Cesaro, a rematch from Extreme Rules. And another good match here, Daniel Bryan and Kane, Team Hell No, coming up against Epico and Primo, who lost in the more contendership match last week on Raw, if you remember. So, very interesting match we have there. And you see here, Eve versus AJ Lee. AJ Lee is 5th in the contention for the Divas title, and she's getting a shot to be the number one contender. I don't understand that, but whatever. It's Divas, who gives a shit. And now we have CM Punk versus Dolph Ziggler, and that will be a good match. So we're going to go ahead and play CM Punk versus Dolph Ziggler. Actually, well, we could play Marella and Cesaro, which is a tables match. But you know what? Yeah, fuck it. We'll play that match. It's a tables match. God damn it. So first of all, we have The Miz versus Jack Swagger. We got The Miz getting a win over there. We got Daniel Bryan and Kane, Team Hell No versus Epico and Primo. It's the tag team champions beating the wannabe number one contenders. So the number one contender for the Divas Championship is AJ Lee. Well, number 5 in the rankings, and she comes up, and she's now the number one contender. In our main event, CM Punk versus Dolph Ziggler. CM Punk proves to us all why he still is the best in the world, despite him losing the WWE Championship at Extreme Rules. So let's go ahead and play this tables match. Santino Marella coming up against Antonio Cesaro, a rematch from Extreme Rules in its own right. And now I'm going to play this match because I fucking hate Santino Marella, as you all know. I've been telling you every episode, every time Santino Marella is involved, I tell you guys that I hate him, and I do. And I think it was Backlash who sent a comment laughing at me when Santino Marella won the United States champion, because he knew I wouldn't be too happy about it. And you're right, I'm not too happy about it. I want him to be rid of that United States championship. And here he is, Santino Marella, yippee. No, I'm not going to watch your entrance, I don't care. Now I need to get Antonio Cesaro. Well, I know I don't, because the new DLC is coming out really soon, so I'll be able to get the actual legitimate version of Antonio Cesaro. Even though this creative version looks exactly like him. Okay, now it looks like I've got a cutscene here. Actually, no. No, we don't. It's just Cesaro. So he doesn't have any theme music. I haven't really edited his entrance yet. But look at him. He looks like exactly like he does in the real. You'd think you'd mistake that for... you would definitely mistake that for his real legitimate version. So we will play this one. We got Antonio Cesaro. So I want to put Santino through a table just to make me happy. So I want to say, guys, Universe Mode's gone really well. I think the shows are really improving each week, each episode. It's getting much better and better. I'm enjoying doing the show a lot more. I had to clear out my backlog. I had like 3 or 4 episodes of 3 or 4 videos to come up. So I haven't been able to play the game for quite some time, well, let alone Universe Mode. I played it a little bit last night. So I finally get to play a bit of Universe Mode, which I love playing. So not being able to play it kind of sucks, you know. You're missing out on the fun, you know. But it's all cool. It's all good. And I can't exactly play it on another account because my other account is booked up in another Universe Mode that I had. But the thing that makes it so fun is actually doing the video series on it. I don't know if I said this in the video yet, but before making this series, I had really no enjoyment at all. I had no direction in my Universe Mode. I didn't know what I want to do with it. So I wasn't really enjoying it at all. But as soon as I made the videos, I'm loving it. And I can't stop playing it. But I have to, because I don't want to do too many episodes in advance. Because, you know, if you guys suggest something, I have to, well, it'll be 3 or 4 episodes before I can get into it. So, it's important that I stick to maybe. I generally do a whole week, so I do SmackDown and Raw at the same time, and then I go ahead and wait it up and upload those two. So we generally do 2 videos at a time. So Cesaro versus Santino Marella here. Remember in Extreme Rules, you haven't seen it, it's episode 5 of Universe Mode, the big 1 hour long one, yes. But it's the first match on the card. We saw Cesaro, Otunga, and Santino Marella in a match. Cesaro came into the match as the United States Champion, of course. And he was speared through the barricade by David Otunga. Cesaro was winning the match the whole time. He was in fantastic condition. Looked as though he was going to win. Oh, wow! There's the show of strength from Antonio Cesaro. So Cesaro was in control the whole match. And then he just got out of nowhere speared through the barricade by David Otunga. And all of a sudden he was out. You know, he was down on the ground. Santino Marella came into the ring, capitalized, and no, I want to lean that. Capitalized and won the match. So of course I wasn't too happy about that, but I want to lean that fucking thing. All right, we'll pick him up and we'll do his little finisher here. Oh shit! It is his actual legitimate finisher. That's pretty cool. So whoever made this guy made it to the exact thing. Man, that's pretty cool. Santino's done, so I want to pin the United States Champion, get Antonio a rematch at Over the Limit. That would be pretty cool because I like Antonio Cesaro. He's one of my favorite upcoming wrestlers, that's for sure. So it's only right that I give him all the opportunity in the world to be United States Champion. Your United States Champion. Get him up. So it was a really good matchup at Extreme Rules. Like I said, I was shocked when Santino got the win. And I thought for sure that Cesaro had it done, you know. But I guess it only takes one move. You know, one move can put you out for long enough, and Santino went back in the ring, capitalized, and got the win. Are you going to let me lean this thing? Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, headbutt. Oh, bang! Belly to belly. That went any further, that would have threw him through the table. Yeah, well, we'll see if we'll throw him through the table now. I've had enough of you, Santino. Oh, bang! Spear through the table. Cesaro winning the match. This tables match here on Raw. Santino Marella once again losing, as he normally does. Your United States Champion, well, your future United States Champion, Antonio Cesaro, winning the match. So, guys, if you enjoyed this week's episode of Raw, make sure you leave a like. And as always, if you have any suggestions or any ideas that you want to put forth for my Universe Mode, make sure you let me know. I listen to the fans, I read the comments, and I will certainly put them into my game. So there's Cesaro celebrating here. Another good victory. I can't wait to get the DLC so I can actually get the legitimate Cesaro. And we also get, I think, Damien Sandow, the Usos, so we can get a few guys that we can chuck into our Universe Mode and replace the cause. So, good victory by Cesaro here. Good match on Raw. Good tables match. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I wanted to play a bit of the undercard for once, or the midcard, I should say. Because, you know, generally I just play the main event. So, good to see what the United States Championship is doing, the midcard. So, guys, make sure you leave a like and do all that kind of stuff. You know what to do. And I'll see you next episode on SmackDown.